The first thing that whenever we're working on the benefits, right, the master data, core HR master data must be configured. That is something core HR team will be taking.
Yeah.
Okay, now coming to our configuration side, the first thing we need to work on benefit coverage types. Okay, then create benefit
Why that?
benefit groups,
Okay.
and then we need to create. So after creating the benefit rules, like employee benefit eligibility rules, like full-time, part-time eligibility rules, then dependent eligibility rules, eligibility rules, then benefit providers. Sorry, I should have given this as the first one. Benefit providers, electronic signature, electronic signatures. Then after, um, let's talk about first healthcare rates and all also. So if you're configuring healthcare plans, so first we need to configure dependent eligibility rule we have already created, like spouse surcharge, if applicable companies required, and then healthcare rates, and coming to insurance plans. One moment. Just thinking. Insurance coverage levels, like whom we are spouse, children. So healthcare coverage level type similarly. Then after insurance coverage, and then after insurance rates, okay. Then we can proceed with, of course, coverage reductions, age-based is also there, or life age-based, spouse life age-based reduction also there. So those are common things. Then after, you can proceed with configuring different types of benefit plans, which includes insurance plans. Then after HSA, FSA, then after mm, insurance, HSA, FSA, retirement, healthcare, and then after additional. So 6 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. HSA, FSA, retirement, healthcare, insurance plan setups. Okay, this is about configuration part, sir. This is about configuration part. Like you can say setup related. Okay, setup related.
Okay.
After this, to assign this plan to an employee, we need to configure benefit, event, benefit, enrollment event rule, benefit plan year definition, benefit plan year definition, then enrollment instructions. Okay, these are like to assign the plans to an employees. Okay, then we'll also look at business processes. Business processes, actually, there are two business processes plays a key role, which includes change benefit life event, change benefit directions, and then what else we have? Dependent BP, passive event. Passive event BP. Under that again we'll create routings, rules, conditions. Then after there are some optional configurations also. We have some optional configurations. Okay. Optional configuration means like cross-plan dependencies. When it's cross-plan dependency, then passive event. Then after passive event, okay, let me go this way. Passive event rule and process. One more thing I want to add, that is open enrollment. Sorry, open the process. Then after open enrollment process. Okay, so these are the sequence of configurations and setup we need, sir. At high level, I'm talking about. If we can go deep dive, actually annual deduction rates, of course, mapping, creating deductions to the benefits. So creating calculations based on the compensation, based on employee years of service, multiplying based on employee salary, percentage-based coverage levels, amount-based coverage levels. So these are called additional things also we are there. We can see those in our insurance and healthcare plans. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other topics are. So one interesting thing here is, let's say if you are working on additional retirement, HSA and FSA. HSA, FSA, retirement, additional, these data we don't need. We don't need this data. These additional configurations are required only for two plans: healthcare plans, insurance plans. Then you mandatory first you need to create these data, and then only you're able to create this data.
Yeah.
Okay. And business process, anyhow, we'll talk about that in the business process class. First, once we configure. So for what we did is we just worked on two plans: retirement 401k, one metro train ticket. Right, sir?
Yeah.
So we will also pick up next HSI, FSA, insurance and healthcare, and then we'll go to the open enrollment, and then we'll I mean, whenever I'm talking about healthcare and insurance, anyhow we're going to touch base all this. We're going to cover this also. Then we'll talk about open enrollment, business processes, open enrollment best practices, do's and don'ts in the open enrollment. So we'll
Okay.
yeah. Let me allow employee also can select. Now, quickly I'll check the credit cross plan dependency. Primary plan, if employee selected this 401k, may select one or it's my bad, it's configuration issues.
Okay.
Actually, what happened may elect one or more secondary plan means employee can choose this plan and this plan also. Okay. It's not like mandatory, it's optional. Employee can choose this or employee can choose this. Okay, not mandatory. But if I switch to this one, or if I select this one, must select at least one secondary plan, which means if I enroll an employee into this plan, it will force us to enroll the employee into this plan also.
Okay.
Let's test this. So our favorite employee, Mr. Jake. So I'll go to that guy and we'll test. Okay, 401k is the first one, right, sir? I'm enrolling into this. Select, confirm, 5%. Beneficiary you made mandatory, hence we'll select beneficiary. Oh, that should be 100%. Save. Okay, we enrolled into this, and now I will leave this one as not into enroll. Okay, I'll proceed to enroll. Now what will happen? We should get error message.
When you select BRT for investment plan, you must also select USG managers. Yeah.
Right. So we have this validation. Now it's allowing us, hey, must select this BRT 401k plan. Right, sir? It's working. Now we'll enroll into this plan. We should not get this message, okay?
Yeah.
I'm reviewing again. Okay. Submit. Right, sir? Employee enroll into both the plans. No
Yeah.
error. What I do, I will cancel this. Again, I will talk about another scenario, but that requires some kind of additional configuration. No, I want to make only one. Okay, here you select plan one, it is mandatory to select plan two also. Now I want to write a rule. It is like you select only one plan, not both. Something like that. Okay, let's
Yeah.
see.
Sorry, Kiran, I want to ask a question. When we
Yeah.
got to the 401k, where the employee had to select the beneficiary, at what point do we load in the names of the beneficiary in our configuration?
Done. We'll talk about that. Okay, let me
Okay.
pick the topic first.
Okay.
Let's take JCL itself, sir. Okay, I'm going to proxy to employee. Now, any employee after enrolling, right, on the onboard, we have a business process called onboarding business processor. On the onboarding business process, will allow the employee to add his or her dependents. Okay, so they can add the dependents once they have been onboarded, irrespective of the benefits first. After that, if they want to add a new dependent, or let's say the employee was joined as a single, then after the employee has joined and got married, okay, then they can add dependents here. How? They can go to benefits. Then here,
Okay.
dependents. Sometimes they may add under personal also. Okay, it is not there. Now let me add. Let me add it. So
Have something under benefit that had beneficiaries or had dependent.
I canceled that. But yeah. So you're saying like this guy is able to add a beneficiary, but we're not able to see. Correct, sir. That's what you're saying,
No,
right?
what I'm saying is, if we go to actions under the workers profile, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here
go
also they have under
to
benefits add
benefit.
dependents.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. I will
immediately.
not. We are supposed to have had beneficiary.
No, sir. What happens here is whenever you're adding a dependent, Workday has an option to tag beneficiary, also to tag dependent. Okay. So for example, let me add one dependent for Jake. I'll just select past it. You see here a checkbox.
Yeah,
Now what happened when I select this
I can
use
use that beneficiary.
beneficiary? So this person not only a dependent, also beneficiary. So that whenever you're adding beneficiary option, this person will be available.
Yeah,
Okay. So here it is coming from.
yeah.
So quickly we'll do a legal name. Yes, ma'am. Now we have added, sir. Okay. Now,
So this user,
whenever,
this user interface here is just what they deliver. There's no major configuration here. It's just data
no, no,
entry is required. Okay.
no. This Workday delivered one, sir. There's no major configuration, but you have peaks on the business processes. Whether if you're adding a new dependent, it is mandatory. The benefit admin should be approved.
Okay.
Okay, or may not. be approved. Such things we can configure, but it's a pre-default configuration.
Okay.
And when we are looking at worker profile, yeah, normally under personal or benefits, we should have the dependent details, but here it is not there. Okay. Now what we will do is we'll enable this one.
Okay.
Let's see if he has access, configure profile. He doesn't have access. What we are trying to do here. Okay.
We want to add another tab for.
Yeah, configure profile group. Search for worker benefit. Benefits for worker profile. Ah, it has been already added, but still we are not seeing.
It's
Could
not
be.
showing. Yeah.
Or sometimes, okay. Maybe dependent. Okay. Now we brought it.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, sir. Now what we will do is we'll do another cross-plan dependency, and this time employee can choose only one plan, not both plans. Okay. So what's the so if I selected this plan and I try to select this plan, Workday shouldn't allow us. Okay. Only one plan. Yeah. Select.
Yeah, not beneficiary.
Yeah. Now the two beneficiaries should be visible here. Okay. Richard Jason.
Yeah, so we'll take this.
Let's
Okay.
yeah, let's click this also to understand. For spouse 50%, for child 50%. Right, sir. Now we have submitted this. I'm trying to enroll into this one. Workday shouldn't allow us. Okay. See?
Move
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Only one can be
Only
selected.
one can be selected.
Yeah, correct, sir. Exactly. Right. Okay. Remove that one. So that's how the cross plan dependencies are either optional, select one plan or two plans. either select one plan and it is mandated to select another plan, or select either of the plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions, sir, on this part?
This is okay. It's just for me to practice it.
Yeah, correct. Okay. Now, actually, honestly, I didn't prepare for today's session, but that's fine. So, do you have any other questions, sir? I can help the rest of the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, did I write my questions? Okay, for the provider,
Mm-hmm.
right? Is it
Yeah.
possible for a plan to have
Mhm.
multiple provider?
Of course, of course. A benefit provider can assign to multiple, a benefit provider can be mapped with multiple plans, sir. It's not 1:1. Okay. You can create multiples. Let me show you that. Okay. For example, I will take your benefit plan. This is the best example. Or this one. You see here, there are two different types of two plans or dental or whatever, but the benefits are same. Or let's take this one only. Which one you? Oh, this is healthcare, right? Let me go to additional.
I know it's more of in terms of healthcare that you have that kind of scenario that I'm trying to paint, right? Maybe you have a MetLife and you have Signal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the organization is so large, maybe they have like 100,000 workers, employees. So
Yeah.
they decide to split the providers. And so when you enroll, you have the benefit of either enrolling with MetLife or you want to
Mm-hmm.
do the Signal, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So if we create those kind of plan, how do we now, in the point of assigning to the worker, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Let's.
how do we be able to map
Yeah, I got your point, sir. For
to work?
example,
Okay.
so the good question. So, for instance, let's say you have a provider called MetLife, okay, benefit provider called MetLife. Under the benefit provider MetLife, let's say you have created a life insurance plan and you have assigned this provider come life insurance plan to 100 employees. But later, after assigning 6 months or 1 year, the company decided, let's split uh, the provider, 50 employees to Bupa, right? And 50 employees still with the MetLife. Am I correct, sir? That's what you're asking, right?
Yes.
Right.
It
Okay.
can be maybe when they are started, or maybe at the point of configuring initially when they are
Yeah.
onboarding ahead. So maybe they have done they has all the different provider to bid. So after bidding, they feel, oh, okay, don't let us give it to just one provider. Let's split between two providers. So from the beginning of the configuration, we have those two. We have for MetLife, we have for Bupa. So if I, as an employee, want to enroll, I would say, oh, I like MetLife. I've dealt with them before in my previous thing. I like them, so I will enroll with MetLife. Somebody else can say, no, it's Bupa. I like their service. I like that. Let me enroll with Bupa. You know. But so at the end of the day, when we are now trying to assign that particular plan, right, to each of them, so how do we know, oh, this employee wants MetLife, this one wants Bupa?
You want to allow the employee to choose.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, we can achieve, sir, but this is something we can maintain this plan like ways of working. So two options, sir. Let's take both. Option one, both employees are eligible for two plans, but employee can choose Bupa or MetLife. Okay. If this is the scenario, you need to create two different plans. Life insurance Bupa, life insurance MetLife.
Yeah.
Then group these two into one benefit event. It's exactly what we did in today's session. Okay. Two benefit events. Something like this. Instead of 401k gym, you will tag here as Bupa or MetLife. Okay. Then after the rest of the mapping is remains same. Plan year definition, you will do the same. And enrollment event rules, you do the same. Can select any plan.
Yeah.
But make sure you must create cross-plan dependency. Can select only one plan. Bupa.
Yeah. Okay. That will separate it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah, then they have to choose one plan at that time. We'll give more instructions to them. Hey, as per the policy, you may select only one event, one plan. So please do select either Bupa or MetLife. Okay, this is it is required. If you're doing a if you're doing a new house, or for existing house. Assume this scenario real I liked it. Let's say the company is with only one provider, MetLife, and all 100 employees are already enrolled. Already they enrolled into this plan. Now company decided to move 50 employees into the benefit provider Bupa. And then they want to strictly maintain, can choose only one plan for new hires. If you got this, it's a double rework, sir. What we have to do in this scenario? But before that, am I clear with the requirement? Let's say, so in this scenario, first you need to move 50 employees to here, to Bupa, correct? Already employees are with MetLife. So first thing, create benefit provider for new. So this is a setup required for Bupa plan. Okay. Provider with Bupa. Create coverage types for Bupa. Create benefit plan for Bupa. Now rest of the mappings. Add the new benefit plan to the existing benefit event. Okay. You already have a benefit event here, correct, sir?
Yeah.
So add this plan to that and rename it to either MetLife, either Bupa. Okay. And then same thing. map the new plan to enrollment event rules. And 6, create cross-plan dependency to choose only one plan, either Bupa or MetLife. Okay, now next thing, map the new Bupa plan under plan year definition. Bupa plan under plan year definition. Now here is the thing. 50 employees you need to move to the new plan, correct? Create a benefit plan EIB. Sorry, not benefit plan. Create EIB to assign new benefit plan. Here you need two EIBs, sir. One is create EIB to assign new benefit plan, and also new benefit plan. Okay, let me put it this way. Create EIB to remove 50 employees from the MetLife plan and assign the removed employees to the new plan, new Bupa plan with EIB. This is the additional activity you need to perform, sir. After that, run the report, benefit census report, and review does, okay. Run the benefit census report, to review the 50 employees assigned to new Bupa plan and removed from MetLife plan. So this is the activity we need to perform. So here EIB we need to assign and remove.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions I can help you, sir? Or any questions on this thing?
Yeah. I think all of this has to be when one do the practicals
Of
and I go
course.
to the tenant and try to rate
Mhm.
all of them, then I will get a better understanding on
Yeah,
the
sure.
whole of flow than
Okay.
just adding the yeah.
Okay.
You know, when we did for the health plan, I'm trying to see, have we created health care benefits?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get to complete the healthcare benefits.
Sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I
Or are
distracted.
we still coming to that for
Uh,
healthcare? For
Healthcare.
healthcare.
We are gonna, okay. I mean, the next topic will pick up healthcare, sir. If you're fine, we'll pick
Okay.
up healthcare. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what we're gonna do here is same configuration, but healthcare coverage targets, healthcare rates, and whom you would like to include in the healthcare plans. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll work on that.